Good evening. It's kind of warm in here from tanning. Oh, let's see. Goodness gracious. Oh, darn. Going into a sneezing fit here. I gotta get me a napkin. I'll be right back. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh. Hey, Miss Brenda. Sorry about that. I had to go get me a Kleenex, or not Kleenex, but a paper towel. I went into a sneezing fit. How are you this evening? And have you heard anything about Daryl? I looked earlier today and I didn't see where she put any updates. Don't that look beautiful? It almost looks like my mango jam. Yeah, well, no, you're not the only one, babe. I had a sneezing fit. So I overdid it a little bit with the ginger on that. I'll probably be the only one that eats it, but that's okay. I like it. I thought it tasted very fine. But it is ginger strong. Excuse me. I hope they all seal. One of them didn't seal yet. Let's see. Oh well, that just means I'll eat that one first. I wasn't aware that people didn't like mangoes or fruit till Wilma said she really doesn't care for fruit or mangoes at all. It's like, wow. I could see like you being allergic to the bananas, but I'm just like floored. I never knew people felt that way. So, has it gotten stifling hot where you're at, Brenda? Daryl is doing okay. They are trying to wean him off the oxygen. He's going to be on dialysis. Oh, wow. That ain't good. I feel so bad for them. They can't get a break. The artery that was affected goes to his kidneys. Wow. I don't. I wonder why they didn't repair that artery. Maybe it was too close to the kidney to repair. Hmm. I'm glad they talked him into going to the hospital. Oh, I must have got something in my eye because it's just burning and itching. um, Hello, Susan. How are you tonight? So, it's just been a kind of weird day. This morning I felt blah. I didn't feel too good at all. And then I kind of perked up around 1:30, 2 o'clock. And kind of helped Mom with her business. And then went over and took care of Virginia. And Virginia had a tooth pulled yesterday. So um, I brought her a mango smoothie. I make it with um, Cabot low-fat Greek vanilla yogurt, and it is absolutely divine. They did repair it, but I think the blood flow must have been cut off too long. Oh wow! Mm-mm-mm. That's not good. Just goes to show when we have pain, we should get it on taken care of right away. Or we have an issue, I should say. I don't know that he was in pain, but I'm pretty sure that would be painful. I just feel bad for him because I know he worries so much about Sherry. And of course, Sherry worries about him too. I've been feeling the same kind of off the last couple of weeks. I think it streams from the heat wave. Yes, he was in a lot of pain. Oh, okay. Mm-mm-mm. I almost forgot it was Wednesday, guys. If my phone had not have ring and told me at 8 o'clock that it was Wednesday night, I wouldn't have been on here. My brain would not have worked because I was all wrapped up. Check this out, Susan. That's my mango chutney. Don't that look delicious? So I made up my own. I don't know where I did with the recipe for it. So I made up my own recipe. I put a couple cups of sugar and a cup of vinegar and um, about 4 or 5 mangoes and about a medium-sized onion and some cinnamon and a whole lot of ginger. You know, sometimes you can't judge that when it's raw. And I grated it, and I I'm pretty sure that I put a whole tablespoon. I should have probably put a teaspoon in there. Oh well, I like it. Who cares, right? Let's see, and I put apples in it and grapes, golden grapes, and it turned out delicious. Brenda, that's too funny. Oh my goodness, that is funny. At noon, I was laying down trying to take a nap, and then my cousin called me and said, "You're not going to believe this, but I got a call from somebody." And I said, who would that be? Excuse me. She told me who it was, and I was like, oh my word. I hope that's not trouble in our home front. So, um, let's see, what else have I got going on? Oh, I was lazy and made a tomato cheese sandwich for dinner. Lay's potato chips. No wonder I'm gaining weight. I even waited to go to town thinking you were going to be live at noon today. Hey girl, how you doing, Teresa? Um, I just been craving this mango chutney. I have not even tried to make mango jam. I've got the mangoes cut and in a gallon-sized bag in the fridge. I've got to get those cooking and well, I'm gonna clean that pot real good. No, hopefully none of that ginger will stay behind. And I'm gonna start my mango jam next. But I may just wait. It's so late tonight, I may just wait till tomorrow. But I try not to do anything when Mom's here because I was in here doing dishes today and she was playing. I thought she was sleeping and she's quiet. I mean, she's quiet. She's really sneaky quiet. Well, I say she's quiet. She's probably not quiet. That stinking air conditioner over there is so doggone loud. It's like a freight train going off in this house. I can't believe that y'all can't hear it. Anyways, she was into everything. You know how that is. I just praise God I got her while I got her. It's been a roller coaster. Teresa knows I called her whining yesterday. It's breaking my heart. I look at her going down so fast and I'm like, it's just breaking my heart. I mean, there's times when we're sitting on the couch, she'll either lean over and get on my shoulder, or she'll just put her arms around me and hug me, and it's like, oh, Mama, I have to enjoy every single moment of this because I know it's going to be down the road soon, I think. And I'm not saying that, you know, that she's gotten that way off. And as bad as she is off, she's really, the last few days, she hasn't been able to even hold a conversation with me. And I don't mean, she hasn't held a long conversation at all, but she can't even say a sentence now and keep it together. And but boy, I'm telling you, on the way home from here, when I dropped her off to go to Virginia's, sitting at the light, waiting on the light, and I'm just like, just spacing out. She said, "Hello, it's green." I said, "All right, backseat driver, what's up with that?" Oh, thank you, Brenda. Yeah, it's very difficult. I mean, and I just, I just have been. She's a very cuddly mom right now, and she was off and on, throughout my childhood. Whenever I was a little girl, I used to, before school would get ready, before I'd get ready to go to school, if I had just a little bit of time where I didn't have to get up yet, my nanny hadn't woken me up yet, my grandma was something else. If she hadn't woke me up yet, I'd slip into bed with Mom and I'd snuggle up behind her and just hold her, and it's always been very snuggly fun. So today she wouldn't put her shoes on. I mean, she absolutely would not put her shoes on. So I started tickling her. She says, "Dang it, stop it." I said, "Well, you going to put your shoes on?" She says, yes, yes, yes. So she put her shoes on. I used to do my grandma the same way. Nanny would say, Ben, Ben, will you make her stop? Oh, it is hard. It can be funny too when you have very clear moments. Yes. And so there's like when I'm not feeling good or something like that. There was one day here, a week or two ago, maybe, I don't remember. It wasn't very long ago. I had a migraine from you know where. And I used to get them all the time, but I don't get them very often anymore. And so I said, Mom, I'm dying here. My head's killing me. She said, come here, baby. Put your head down on my lap. I did. And she rubbed my head for me and made me feel better. But in the last 2 weeks, she's just gone downhill. And that don't mean she won't come back uphill, but, you know. You know how it is. I know everybody here has had somebody in their life that's had this kind of thing going on. And I don't know. I've been wanting to step it up on my YouTube videos, but I just have been like so overwhelmed. I just don't seem to be getting anything accomplished. Teresa and I have been discussing my move and things, and I had to explain. A lot of people don't understand. I could get a rent a space, but it would be very, very expensive here. And I've neglected to tell Teresa this. Here, even with security, they get broken into. And I know that I don't own anything that's really what you want to call pricey or expensive or anything like that, but I don't know. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing and keep everything concentrated in that one room. I haven't taken up the other room because my mom sleeps in there and I don't want her to get all disturbed, you know. I got 3 cucumbers and a yellow squash out of the garden this evening. Wow, that's awesome. My tomatoes died. Everything's dead in my garden. But that's okay. I never thought about, you know, when I put those tomatoes in and everything, I thought everything would be just fine. I didn't realize I was going to be moving and trying to move and everything and get everything taken care of. So I have done quite a bit since I talked to you guys on Monday. My goal is hopefully to get everything packed in the house in the next 2 weeks. Let's see here. So I'd like to give myself, you know, till the end of the month, and hopefully the beginning of August, I can look into getting some people here and getting this taken care of and get it sold. Just praying that that can happen. But I've got so much work to do, and Mom is not, you know, I didn't have the insight to pray for this for Christy when she was going through it. Hey, Linda, um, I didn't have the clarity to pray for this because I know she was trying to get ready to move when Cindy was alive too. Excuse me. And I can only imagine what she was going through because you really can't get anything done. And this is what's I may have to add an extra week to that because starting next week, you know, my sister is going to be out of town from the 23rd until the 30th or 31st. So I don't know what I'm going to do with Mom during the time that I'm going to be at Virginia's. I'm really, really anxious about that. I think David's going to help me out some, but I don't think he's going to be able to do every single day. Now, Becky did say that she could come up on Tuesday and stay, until I get off from work. But I'm just like, oh, I don't want, Virginia and Peggy have been very, very good to me, and I don't want to leave them hanging, I told her when I got closer to actually moving, I would let her know so that she could find somebody to replace me or, make some other arrangements. But I really need that, and I don't know what to do. Just don't know what to do. I don't know how people do this. Because I personally do not feel that she needs to be left alone at all. And I know that sounds crazy, but I wish that I wish Alora was a little bit older, because Mom really, really, how do you say, she really clings to Laura and Lance, but she really, really enjoys that. And she would be perfect to stay here with Gigi, but she's just too young. I would never put that responsibility on her. And the reason why I wouldn't put that responsibility, she's smart enough, she is old enough right now, but I would never put that responsibility on her because when my grandmother was so sick and dying of cancer, my sister, the one that lives with my mom, she was with my grandmother when she went into seizures, and it totally freaked her out. She was a kid. Let's see, I was 16. She had to have been 13, maybe 13 or maybe 14. So it was really traumatic to her. Hey, Christy! So I just don't want to put her in that predicament. And she's got so much, this is summer. My daughter-in-law is in Tennessee right now with the children, and they're at her aunt's, and they've been fishing and swimming, and they're going to go to the fair, I think, tomorrow, and just absolutely awesome. I said, we were talking about fairs. I don't really like fairs. And then she got to tell me what kind of fair it was, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I'd like that. But the fairs that we have here are nothing but like a carnival fair. They're not like, 4-H and all that kind of stuff. She said there's 4-H's and all kind of stuff there. I'm like, yeah. Let's see here. I'm back. I forgot about my apple pies in the oven. Oh, you don't want to burn them. That sounds really yummy. So I'm trying to can up as much as I can. Um, I don't remember if I told you guys to also Monday or if I just told my daughter-in-law. I told somebody, I don't remember who it was. Because I've never had to pay taxes on food, I'm kind of freaked out about it. So I'm going to try to can as much as I can so that I won't have to pay those taxes on the food. Don't it though? Oh, I love apple pie. You know what's funny? Whenever I was a kid, I would eat apple turnovers, but I wouldn't touch apple pies for some reason. I don't even know why. And then when I got older and started making apple pies, I was like, why was I standoffish about this? Like my grandma used to make apple cakes that were absolutely out of this world from scratch. She had this little I would give anything to have her recipe book, but only God knows who's got it. Probably my aunt, and she's not with it very good, and I doubt very seriously that her husband or her son would ever realize that it's something that we would love to pass on. But Nanny had this book, cookbook, and she kept this little teeny piece of paper that had come off of the flour bag for a yellow, from scratch yellow cake recipe. And she would make that in a iron skillet, and then she would turn it out on the platter, and then she would take applesauce. Sometimes it was cinnamon applesauce. Sometimes she would just whatever tickled her fancy at the time. And then sometimes she would put red hots in it and make a red hot one. It was so good. And any of the excess juice would suck up into the cake. It was just so good. Very, very good. Fond memories of my childhood. I do have a lot of fond memories. But let's see. So I'm hoping that I have enough mangoes left on the tree that I can make more chutney. And make some mango jam too. I've got enough to make one. And I know I have some mangoes in the freezer too, so I'll just pull those out and do them too. I need to start cleaning out the freezers. I started doing that and then I got sidetracked and doing all kinds of stuff, It is what it is, right? Y'all just pray that I have energy and stay well and don't have any issues because I've got a lot to do. And I know there's people thinking, yeah, you're going to have a lot more to do when you get your own place. Well, yeah, I will, but I'll be working towards, the my retirement, my my full life, the way I want to live it, you know. And it's gotten so crazy here in Florida, I just don't want to live here anymore. So what have y'all been up to? I've got a mouse in the camper. That thing gets on me. I will make a new doorway on this old camper. Um, you got cats, or else I'd put those little sticky things out. Teresa's driving, so she won't be able to answer you, Nancy. We've had mice come in the last few days with all the rain. Wow. That concerns me too. How am I going to make sure I don't have any problems with that stuff? You know, building in the woods. Won't that won't they just be trying to find a place to come to? I do want to get some more of those. I've got galvanized cans right now that I keep all my animal feed in. Um, and I'm thinking I'd like some of those barrels, those 55-gallon, I guess they're 55-gallon metal barrels with the locking lids. I'd like to get a couple of those too. I don't worry about mice, but we got almost 3 inches of rain last night. Wow. Boo was hurt for a while, better now. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have a mouse. Yeah. Well, you definitely don't want your cat getting stuck in those little sticky things. Well, it's rained like a little bit here, but not much. Now, my daughter-in-law's in Tennessee, and it's rained every day since Sunday there. Somebody's lighting off fireworks. At least I hope that's what it was. Didn't sound like gunshot this time, but you never know. The rain has beat a lot of my plants to death. Oh no. Up here, although they say we have rain coming. She's near Knoxville, I think, or in Knoxville. I can't remember. Yeah, this they kept saying the weather is going to get crazier, but you know it's never been predictable. My tomatoes are doing so good, and all of my squashes I planted. My grapes are going like crazy. Okay, other side of Tennessee. Yeah. I have to tell you something funny. I had, you know, I'm I'm really bad. I can't wait. When I know something is getting ripe, I can't wait. Well, I found two grapes that had turned a good color and were kind of hard, squishy. So I pulled them off and ate them. All I could do is chew on them and spit the seeds out. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to take this grapevine now. Because it's really, I think it would be good to make wine or jelly out of, but not for eating. It's got tremendous amount of seeds and um, hey there, Twisted Anomaly Arts. How are you tonight? Um, it's it's I think it's got 5 or 6 seeds in one little teeny grape. But it was tasty. But I couldn't. It's like it's very pulpy. I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't. It's like eating sponge almost. I don't like grapes with a lot of seeds. Yeah, and it's just like I don't know how to explain it. It's like when you eat grapes that are in the store and they've got seeds, the flesh of the grape will disintegrate when you're chewing it. This don't disintegrate. It's just like there. Ugh. Maybe that's why some people don't like fruits. I don't know. I would be so devastated if I couldn't eat fruit all the time. I eat a lot of fruit, guys. A lot of it. I guess that's why I grow so many. And oh my goodness, I gotta tell you, I went to the store. Y'all made me Friday night. Was it Friday night? No, it was Monday. We was talking about cantaloupes. Me and Teresa and whoever else was on at the moment. I don't remember who all was in that conversation. I think Susan, I think you were in that conversation. But anyways, we were talking about cantaloupes and how Lee does not like cantaloupes. And somebody piped up and said, yeah, maybe it was Julie, said he'd have to go somewhere just so I could eat it or something like that. It cracked me up. I want you to know I went out that same day and bought me a cantaloupe, and I still have a little bit left. I'm going to get on that whenever I get done with this live stream and eat some of that before I go to bed. Yes, I think they would, Brenda. I think if I cooked them, because their skin is really tough too. I think if I cooked them down and put them through one of those sieve thingies to get all the pulp and all the stuff, juice and stuff out of it, and separate the juice from the seeds and the skins. They're really thicker than a muscadine. I wish to God I could remember what kind of grape it is. I just don't remember. Maybe they were Concord grapes they used for juicing. Maybe, I don't know. You will need a greenhouse in Georgia to grow some of the things you like. Oh yes, and oh my gosh, there is windows out by the road on City Point Road where I go to take my mom to home. That's how we get down to the river where my mom lives. And there's like 3 or 4 windows there, and I'm like, Oh, I want those so bad. I want those so bad for my greenhouse. How am I going to be able to do this? I want to, I want to, I can get, I have so much that I can rescue here in Florida, but getting it up there is just going to cost me a fortune. I couldn't, I couldn't justify the stop to get it, but I know I'm going to get up there and I'm not going to have the resources that I have here. And that's what breaks my heart. Mine green seedless grapes. I'm gonna have to. I'd like to get some starts of different types of grapes and stuff like that, and grow them different, different stages. I used to not like grape jelly until I had homemade. I do not. You can't. I don't care for any of the store-bought jelly, grape jellies at all. It's just too thin, gross. It tastes like sugar. But I have so many things to make jelly with. And I want to run up to Georgia so bad I can't stand it because, Ruth Ann's going on vacation and I'll have mom, but I don't know. I just don't want to do that to Wilma. She needs a break from my mom, I think. I hope you can get things situated for you in Georgia. Leaving things behind us so hard. Yes, I agree. I like jam more than jelly. Yes, me too. I don't really care for jelly at all, to be honest with you. And that's another thing. Now, I have heard, I need to look this up. I need to learn about this. I believe that loquats can go further north than Florida. So I would like to take some loquat plants and get them started because they make some fabulous jam. This tree out here just has got massive, big fruit this year. It was so good. Me too, I like jam. I prefer jam too. Sweet. I want some really good pumpkin seeds that would grow little. Misplanted a whole pack and not one plant came up. Oh no, they must have been bad seeds. I don't remember the name. If you tell me your name, I might remember better. Fran, you changed your name? Is it the same Fran that gave me Christmas? Yes. Beans. Awesome. I kept thinking, who is this? I have been thinking that since you came on the first time. Welcome, and I'm so glad. So, are you doing videos? LOL, it seems pumpkins grow better for me if I just throw out the old pumpkin. Yeah. I sent you an email with my number. Oh, okay. Did you send it to Google? I think you had Google. I don't go on my emails, guys. I'm sorry. If you know my phone number, text me because I really don't go on. I go on Messenger a lot. Are you still on Messenger? Craft videos. Cool. And We'll have to catch up because I got so many questions to ask you. Oh, okay. Let me see here. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't see you on Messenger. I just don't see you on here, babe. Hmm. I remember seeing something. Maybe it was on. We'll send it again. Okay. Maybe it was on YouTube that you wrote something, and I was trying to figure out. Okay, who is this? Now, if you'd have said, Heritage Heart Homestead, I would have known it was Fran. Yes, you did leave a comment. I remember that. So that's cool. Yeah, it's been really, really difficult for me to figure out what is next. But I am super excited. Super, super excited. I looked on Messenger. I didn't see it on Messenger. Now, Facebook, that's how you talk on Facebook is Messenger. Linda, that's one big skunk. Check this out. That's a big skunk on Linda's Facebook page. Oh, it's getting warm in here tonight. I think it's because I was doing the canning. Whew. Trying to get everything I can because I won't have this kind of luxury of these fruits and stuff once I move. No one is answering my Facebook messages, so maybe it's not going through. I don't know. If it was working the ground looking for grubs, I gave it plenty of room. Well, I'm glad your cats or nothing got skunked. One thing I am going to, whenever I get some funds, I am going to get myself a chair that I can actually sit in, be comfortable in, and not have to worry about falling backwards if I lean back. This is so uncomfortable, this chair. And I'm still not seeing it on here, so um, I will look through here because I'm sure I still have you in my messenger and see if I can't messenger you back. So it's getting to be that time, y'all. Um, any special prayer requests? I know we're praying for Daryl because, what's going on with him. And I've been praying for Sherry all this time, but I think she needs a little extra prayers too. I mean, this is pretty sad that they are getting hit so badly with um, health issues. And Fran, you're probably not aware of this, but um, Sherry had some complications from surgery since you were on, and it almost killed her. It really has put her back really bad, and she's still. I don't think she's walking yet at all, um, and just having a lot of health issues. And then Daryl just had an aneurysm. I believe Brenda said it was in the artery going to his kidneys. So he's going to need a lot of prayers. So, yeah, Sherry is still bedridden. I didn't realize she was totally bedridden, but I knew that she was having problems getting to go out and doing anything, really. Um, and let's see, okay. Um, Charity. I saw a picture of her on Facebook where her mama was praying for her. Sabrina is um, is posting things to let us know a little bit, and so we're still needing prayers for Charity's healing. And I'm trying to think of who else. I wish I lived closer to them. She is all alone at night. Oh no, that ain't good. I'm trying to think of her daughter's name, Kara. Is she going to come up and stay with her or anything? Do you know, Brenda? And surely, I mean, Daryl's not going to be able to get out and take care of her. They both might need help being taken care of. Not that I know of. Mm-mm-mm. And that's what I've done for the last, I don't know, many years, is take care of people that were had health issues. I go for a shot tomorrow in my hip. This is to find out if the pain is from my back or my hip. Oh, okay. She has something. She has someone during the day, just not at night. Pray it helps, Nancy. Yeah. You know, well, that's like Walt. He we go there. We went there whenever I was taking care of him. We went there during the day, during the morning, and he was home alone. And still, to this day, he's still home alone at nighttime. But he's not bedridden, you know. Um, when he got sick that time, I was there overnight too. So well, I'm hoping, Nancy, that you feel this way too. I'm praying that it's your hip and not your back. Just saying. Did you hear what happened to the Rose Homestead? They had 68 subscribers. Their channel got hacked. They were able to save their videos, but totally lost all their subscriber and channel. No, I didn't hear that. Wow. I'll have to go over and check them out. The Rose Homestead. Are they keeping the same name, Susan? I had a tooth break off and need to find an oral surgeon be able to afford it. I don't want to start that again. So if I can't get it to go through, I don't know how to give you my number. So you're telling me you don't have the same cell phone number you had before? I'm gonna give you my email, and maybe that will help. Ah, let's see. Shrewsbury posted all of her old videos. Mary and her husband are super good. They are keeping their same name. Okay. I am sorry to hear that. That is crazy. I have found out that I am allergic to mangoes, and my hands are blistering tonight, so pray that goes away. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and pray. Wow, that is weird. Wasn't we talking from my husband's number? If it's the same, last four digits are 9836. I will look. Who's Kathy? We are keeping the children. I don't know what my spell check had started going. Okay. All right. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this time we've had tonight. I pray, Lord, that you continue to hold up my friends and um, take care of them. And I pray that Teresa gets home safely. And thank you that she's such an inspiration to me, Lord. Thank you that she's always there anytime, even when we're not talking for a while. And we get back, we're right there where we was. So I pray, Lord, that you continue to lift her up. I know she hasn't gotten her results back, so I pray, Lord, that she gets good news. And I want to lift up Sherry and Daryl. You know their health is failing, and I pray, Lord, that you heal them and give them peace and just lift them up, Lord, and take good care of them, Lord. And I pray, Lord, that somebody helps them somehow, some way. I know there's a lot of us that would love to be able to do that, but just not able to. And I pray, Lord, that somebody steps up in the family to help. And Lord, I want to lift up Charity. You know, I've been praying for her for quite some time now. She is getting better, but I want to pray that you heal her completely and take away that cancer and just heal her whole body, Lord. Lord, I pray that this shot that Nancy's getting will show that it's not her back, that it's her hip, because that's an easier fix than the back. And I pray, Lord, that it's able to be fixed and not have to worry about it no more, Lord. I want to lift up Christy and hope and pray that she finds somebody in her price range to be able to take that tooth out that she broke. I pray, Lord, that she isn't in pain and that it will heal quickly. It's not fun having teeth pulled, Lord. I know I've been there. And I pray for Virginia. She's going through the same thing. She just had her tooth pulled yesterday. In pain today. So I pray, Lord, that you take her pain away and make her feel better, Lord. I pray for the Rose Homestead. I pray that you fix what's going on with their YouTube and that they're able to get fixed. The hackers should not be able to. I just don't understand why somebody would want to hack somebody and hurt them. Some of the people on here are doing this financially. This is their only financial thing. And I just pray that you take good recognition for them and let them be able to fix their channel. And I pray, Lord, that I can find a way to contact and talk to Fran. And thank you, Lord, for all that you do for me. I pray, Lord, that you give me strength and wisdom to know what to take with me to Georgia and what not to, and get this done as quickly as possible and have the strength and the ability to do it, Lord. Thank you for all that you do for me and all my friends. In your precious name, amen. Let's see. I come against these criminal hackers in the name of Jesus. Thank you, Christy. You know, that's really sad. It's really, really sad because some people some people cannot work full-time jobs. You know, I mean, I just, me myself, with me homesteading, I can sit down. I can go and do something else. I can change what I'm doing. I don't have to do it, but I could not work a full-time job. I just could not do it. I'm not physically able, and without getting into too many details, I would have issues because I'd have to run and take care of business constantly, and I couldn't work. So I just don't know. I don't know anything about this homestead, but I just feel really bad for them. Well, y'all, I'm going to get off here. I am going to try to look you up, Fran. And Fran, did you get my email? You can send me your phone number, and I will call you that way if I can't find you otherwise. I'm not able to either, but my YouTube channel isn't doing well, and neither did my Homestead channel. It's kind of weird, you know. It's like hit and miss. And I know this is going to sound, I don't know. I'm not going to say what I think. I just think that we need to. I'm not working hard on mine, so I can't really say. And I really don't want to get big, to be honest with you. But it would be nice to get a little extra money instead of none, like I am right now. So I need to get on the ball and get some videos up, right? No, I'm not able to anymore either. I work hard, but sometimes I can't move hardly. Yeah, and it's like, you know, I can work out here in the heat one day, and the next 2 or 3 days I can't function. All right, cool. Thank you, Fran. All right, see you guys later. Have a great night. Bye.